Hello and welcome to another Banlist Postmortem. This is the April 2019 Banlist. It was a supplemental list, meaning the only things released in Infinity Chasers, Dual Power, and anything that wasn't in the OCG version of SAST. Those are the only things you could vote on. That being said, Time Thief Yugioh was not in the OCG version of SAST, but it was in, I think, every single deck list of the last cup. It wasn't always like game winning, but when every single deck is playing this and there are very few outs, not many people enjoyed it. I thought it could have been fine at semi. Apparently 100% of people, apart from one person that didn't vote unlimited, Time Thief Yugioh is gone. One day he'll probably be at like semi or something, but that's to discuss for a future ban list. Utopia Double released in Dual Power, I believe. It's kind of just an obnoxious OTK card. Most people wanted this just out of the picture so that you couldn't splash it into decks. Not sure if it was really splashable when you had to play like a main deck Garnet, but it's kind of more like S0 now, where you can still pull it off, and it's probably going to win some games, but you're not going to see it all the time, which is where most people want like some sort of obnoxious OTK card. Urgent Schedule, on the other hand, this has actually got some debate on it for once. With some other banlist changes, zombies are out of the picture. Well, they're not out of the picture, but they're no longer sort of like really oppressive. One of the few decks that could like easily stand up to zombies was Trains. With zombies sort of moving down a notch in power level, Trains probably would have been a little over the top. Urgent Schedule also being related to Infinitracts, which are coming out, and they're somewhat good. They're pretty good with Urgent Schedule, so this card going from unlimited to co is quite a hit actually, because most of the decks, if you look at the top 8 deck list article, Urgent Schedule in all the machine decks was played at like 3 copies, so effectively limiting the card, also meaning that it can't be splashed into other sort of machine decks, hinders its playability, makes it much more fair. True King of Calamities, this is actually an Infinitrack hit on the same topic. This is just a really obnoxious card. It's kind of like a floodgate. Infinitrack can make it pretty easily. Rock Anchor, I think, is a level 4 that you target level 5, they both become 9, make a True King, you probably just win maybe against a lot of decks. It's never going to be a fun card. It was only not hit because it was difficult to make. Now it's easy to make, so it got hit, and as you can see, pretty much everyone wanted this out of the picture as well. Draw of Fate, which I believe will not be legal in the next tournament because it's impossible to resolve on Dueling Book. This is like, I'll have the picture on screen now. It's like reveal 3 cards from your deck, put them on top of your deck, and then it's a weird card that makes it easier to get to semi-forbidden cards. So if you're playing your Graceful Charity or Pot of Greed or whatever, it means you can pretty easily get to it. If you've got more draw power, you can very easily get to that card. Playing extra copies of semi-forbidden for free kind of ruins the point of having semi-forbidden cards. That's why I think Trap Trick is a little strange to have it unlimited when you can essentially play multiple copies of unlimited traps. It kind of cheats the Trinity rule. Draw Fate also does this, as well as being like a weird search card. So pretty happy to see this go. There wasn't too much contention here. Lair of Darkness, on the other hand, yeah, Lair's gone to Forbidden now, which makes me kind of sad. As you can see, a lot more people wanted it at Forbidden than Semi, and no one wants this at Unlimited. This is because of Beat Cop of the Underworld, which is a somewhat new card. It's like a generic thing that can contribute. So if you have Lair out, you can just make a Beat Cop, and then you can pretty easily just churn away your opponent's monsters, while also protecting Lair of Darkness with the counters that Beat Cop places. I think this might have been fine at Semi. A lot of people just really didn't like playing against Lair, so I guess it went to Forbidden for that reason. We could see a flip at some point in the future. But yeah, as long as it's not unlimited, it's going to be better. And then we had an emergency ban list for one card, because this one card, as you can see from like all the previous videos on this channel, Doom King Ballad Rock was just really annoying to play against. It just keeps coming back, it's really difficult to out. People started siding in Ballad Rock to deal with your opponent's Ballad Rock, which doesn't always work. This is pretty much the main reason that zombies were so strong. Not that they're weak without it, but just this is the thing that really pushed them over the edge. The problem with semi-forbiddening this card is that it doesn't really do much, because there are so many ways to mill it, and it actually sort of makes Ballad Rock stronger, because so many people were siding their own Ballad Rocks against this card. If you semi-forbidden it, you can't really side it, because you don't want to put a semi-forbidden card in your side deck. So Forbidden's the way to go, which every single person apart from, I think this was Mono Blue Tron, said he didn't want it forbidden. Yeah, this is quite a good card to get out of the picture. That's it for the April 2019 Banlist Postmortem. If you've got any comments, if you'd have changed this ban list in any way, please post them down below. Till next time, stay groovy!